Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Is your trusted dungeon master, game master, judge, ref, and labyrinth lord Brian, welcoming you back once again to the show. You know, there's a reason why I don't choose one particular moniker to describe myself over the others, and that is because, to me, they're each synonymous. I know I've said it before in the past that I'm not a big fan of the edition wars. I'm not a big fan of the system wars either. And to me, I still see a lot of that happening. I want to make it clear that we on the podcast, we just don't distinguish between one system or the other. And I think that whatever system that you're playing with currently and you're having a good time enjoying, that should be the right system for you. Now, to help clarify this, I've been doing this game that I love since 1983. Start off with the old red box. I don't know if you could see, I'll turn the camera a little bit over here. You can see we have the Beckme rules. We also have the first edition, second edition. We have Dungeon Crawl Classics, Basic Fantasy RPG, Labyrinth Lord, 5th edition. We have the Pathfinder campaign settings, the Pathfinder Adventure Paths. Over here we have D&D 4th edition, which I know a lot of people do not care for, which I really enjoyed. We have 13th Age up there in the upper left corner, and we have Pathfinder 1st edition. So you see, I'm not a big fan of one system is better than the other. I think that whatever system that you're playing in currently should be the right system for you. Now, I recently listened to a podcast that I had been listening to for quite a few years, and I really enjoy them. They're really funny. I'm part of the group. That's how much I enjoy that podcast. It makes me feel as though I'm sitting at the table with these guys when they're playing their games. I mean, a lot of their humor is very similar to my own humor and Junior's humor, and that's why we really enjoy their show. But I've heard their GM through the years bash 5th edition, which is the edition that we currently play at our table. We use the 5th edition game mechanics, and I don't really think that if you're being contracted by a particular company, I don't know, unless they've given you the green light to go ahead and do that. I just think that's unethical to take a shot at a system that other people listen to. Because like me, I like both Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm not one of those guys that divides it between the two. You're either Star Wars or you're Star Trek. To me, they're great shows. They're great television shows as well for Star Trek. And so when I think that when they start to bash on a particular system, perhaps they're not realizing that some of their fan base may play both systems. And some of I've read a lot of the comments on their Facebook channel and stuff, and their Instagram feed, and a lot of the fanboys are out there saying, yeah, stick it to those guys, stick it to 5th edition. But I just don't think that that's right to be doing that. And I currently have a pledge that I deal with these guys monthly, and I'm really considering if I want to support that kind of attitude in this genre, because I think that's bullshit. Sorry, I don't care. I curse all the time at the table. That's why this is not a kid-friendly show. But I think that a lot of people are like me, and that they don't want to do the edition bashing. So just remember that whatever system you're playing in currently, that is the right system for you. Don't let anybody tell you that the system you're playing is wrong because it's a different system than they're used to, or it's a different system than they're contracted to play. Remember that. So if you're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is an amazing system especially with their character level 0 character funnel, like a PC wood chipper, that's great. If you like playing 5th edition and you've made the changeover, more power to you. If you still play 4th edition, like I used to for a while, great. I think it's got a lot of crunch to it. I think it's a good system, including Pathfinder, which is designed for these intricacies of these mechanics and these numbers and all these things designed to min-max your character. And I think that is an amazing system. And I think every one of the systems that I have up on my shelf, including the ones that I don't have, are amazing systems. So remember, I'll hammer it home again. whatever system you're currently playing and you're having fun playing, keep enjoying it because that's the correct system. Nobody should ever tell you otherwise. Now, without any further delay, let me lead us into Sinister's Secret of Saltmarsh.
I can barely hear you again, Brian.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is that better or no?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was because I was over here, right?
No, it was actually just the same.
Is that piece on your headphones just a volume control, or is it also your mic?
No, I'm using the mic that's down here. Can you hear me okay or no? Am I too soft?
I hear you fine.
What's that?
I hear you fine.
Nick? Good. Ready?
Ready.
Just give me a few more minutes. Yeah.
Fuck that. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your fellow Hard Slinger, Brian, and with me is Hard Slinger Jr. and Hard Slinger Nick, and our total untrustworthy DM, Koosh, who's been trying to just fucking horseshoe us into a TPK every week. Take it away, Koosh.
I'm glad you finally noticed. You've been calling me trusty DM for 3
No,
seconds.
you're totally unfucking trustworthy.
I
I wouldn't doubt if you go online and sell insurance on Skype when we're gone.
Well, I mean, Brian, have you really thought about your current insurance provider, or?
I think I'm okay right now. I don't want to switch right now. Not in the middle of the game right now with this COVID shit. I would hate to think that if somebody were to die, that I wouldn't get the proper coverage that I need. So
Okay.
There's no COVID-19 insurance.
COVID-19 insurance is the new snake oil.
the new avalanche insurance.
You
probably
never
make money
know.
off scamming people.
What's that, Nick?
Yeah.
You probably make a lot of money off that, just scamming old people.
Yeah. I have like a ton of emails.
From old people returning your calls or what?
Well, I'm still waiting, but I'm waiting for them to return the email, and then I can call them.
All we need is a credit card and your social security number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll handle the rest from here.
Yeah, well, yeah, if they don't put that in the email, I don't bother contacting them either, Okay, so now that we've derailed enough, let's jump into it. So let's get started with a quick recap. So the party found the conspiracy-style notes of Sam Belay in his wardrobe. And
Our buddy Sambo.
Additionally, they saw a glimpse into what was in the adjacent room. So upon going enter that room, they were greeted by 2 reanimated skeletons. After stepping in and clearing these bones, 2 more reanimated behind them, and the reanimated bones of the former alchemist who owned the house stepped out through a secret door in front of them.
You didn't tell us these were the prior owners of the place.
Just that guy. But if you did enough research and rolled better, you would have figured it out.
If we would actually check the mailbox, former resident,
Also,
No,
if you
I'm not checking anybody's mailbox. I don't go through people's mail.
Also, if you didn't skip the town.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But
so
you
that's fine.
wanted us to come here first.
Dude, I actually don't care. I'm just giving you the reasons why you didn't know.
Well, thank you.
And you probably weren't going to figure it out, so I just told everyone right now. After the party was on its last pair of standing legs, they were able to finally clear these new foes and find this secret alchemical room. After an alchemical mishap or 2, the party was back on its feet, and now the party finds itself face to face with an open cavern. So, what do you guys do while you're met with this cavern?
What's the illumination look like in that cavern?
It's not a dark cavern, actually. So you can see that every 15 feet or so, there is a torch on the wall, and they are lit.
What kind of walls are they?
Just regular stone walls that you would expect. It's a natural cavern.
Okay, so is it descending then?
Not currently, no.
Okay. Well, what would you like to do, Al-Anon?
So head on down.
What about you, Dorian?
Fuck it. Let's go.
Well, let me get a couple of these bones and take with us, and we'll start fucking our way down. Okay.
Okay. So the
Dorian,
cavern, the cavern initially goes off to the right. It looks like it goes up that way about 15 feet or so. 20 feet or so. And as you follow along this path, you finally hit a fork. So you can see it goes off more sharply to the right and to the left. So in front of you right now is basically a stony wall.
Are both ways illuminated?
They are both illuminated, and they're both about 10 feet wide. So there's ample shoulder space in there.
All right. Roll.
I see.
I wanted to see if I
Go ahead,
could
Junior.
check for footprints going either way.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right. Investigation. That is a 7.
7.
I would like to do that same kind of investigation
All right,
check as
perfect.
well.
Go ahead and roll. So, Al-Anon, what you do see two set of footprints, but they go off into both directions. You're not really able to discern like a proper direction to go, but you do find footprints. What did you roll, Ryan?
I rolled a 12.
12. You see that the footprints going to the left are a little bit more fresh.
Well, it looks like the left passageway has been traversed more frequently than the other way.
Could be sample A's.
So
Sweet.
let's go left. Hello?
Hello. All right, like Beyonce said.
Testing.
Head to the left.
There's Junior.
Oh, you didn't see anyone? I mean, you didn't hear anyone move?
Everybody just totally dropped, and all I have is Junior.
Oh, that was weird.
Sounds like a you problem.
It sounded like
It's
a him
not
call,
me,
but also
it's
he
you.
was like perfectly fine with me the whole time. So I was just like,
Oh, okay, you guys just came back. It's not me, it's you.
all right.
All right, head
what
to the left.
we're gonna go left. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a consensus on left. Okay.
Yes. Hold on a second. I need to turn this light down above me. Hold on a second.
Okay.
And pitch black. Just kidding.
Just turn it off. Oh god, don't turn it off.
I want to start getting a little naked here, and I want to make sure I set the stage for that.
Oh, okay,
Sure.
perfect. It's like slightly darker in your room than it is in the cavern at this point.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
do I need to turn it back
but-
up?
No, I was just kidding.
It's not gonna affect your vision.
So you guys all together go left, and you go down the path that is left for about 20 feet before you're met with another fork. Again, sharply to the left and sharply to the right.
Are both ways still illuminated?
Yep.
I would like to do that same investigative check again on the floor.
I'll eat him as well.
Oh, I sucked at it.
Oh, fucking hard 20.
My light is too low right now.
No one else rolled, right? Or did someone else roll?
I rolled out.
You got a hard 20 in here?
Yeah, first one of the night.
All right. Okay, so, Junior, again, you see two sets of footprints going in both directions. But the most recent footprints are going to the right. But they're a little bit confusing. So there are footprints that go down to the right, then they come back, and then they go back down to the right again.
So I'll kneel down towards the ground and I'll study the footprints and I'll be like, it appears our friend might have gotten himself lost. Seems like he went down to the left, returned, but fresh prints are going down to the right.
I believe this may not be that he's lost, but perhaps a sentry is walking duty here.
Could be a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been alone by this point.
So, sorry, Junior, with the natural 20, I was going to let you guys continue down this line, but with the natural 20, you could basically tell that this isn't like orderly enough to be a century. Like it seems a little scatterbrained with the kind of footpaths that they were making. They weren't really clear about which way they wanted to go.
So I conclude, they might have been lost. I think they might have scrammed in a hurry and lost sense of where they were going. But let's go down the right and follow the footsteps.
Okay.
Did you taste the dirt?
It's fresh.
Good. We'll go to the right then.
All right. So you guys go right. You guys go 10 feet. I need you guys to make perception checks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Got a 9.
9. Okay.
I got a 7.
7.
9.
You also got a 9.
Yes.
Roll the 3.
You guys hear like muffled voices in the distance, but that's it. It's a little bit echoey in the caverns, so you can't really gather too much about it, but you hear voices coming from in front of you.
Should we stealth up?
Can we tell how many voices?
No, not with your roll.
COVID.
Sounds like an army of them.
Right?
Walls.
They all seem to be sick.
Well, I pull out my swords and prepare to stealth my way forward as I warm up my dice and top off my glass.
Okay. So you guys are stealthing upwards, right? Go ahead and give me a group stealth check. So everyone roll, and if at least 2 of you pass, you guys all succeed.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's
15.
see.
Brian, I don't see Brian moving whatsoever.
It's
He's
9.
he's back. There we go.
Got a 9.
Hi!
Did you catch any of that?
Nope. Did you catch me?
Now you got the dial-up internet.
We're making a group stealth check, so go ahead and roll stealth. Sorry, what is this?
I heard that part. I blame you for my shitty rolls for taking so damn long. 8.
8? Okay. What did you get again, Junior and
19.
Nick? 19?
15.
Nick? 15? Okay. So that's enough. You guys, 2 of you passed, all of you passed. You guys help your rogue stealth into the situation.
I need my good luck hat. There we go.
Yeah, the paladin gives a nice shush to Ellis. So you guys sneak forward. And the reason Ellis was having a bit of trouble was Ellis ended up stepping into a small little puddle of fresh blood as you guys got close. So as you guys get to the end of this tunnel, the scene before you is at the end of the wall, and the wall is 25 feet away from where you are currently, is the decapitated head of a bandit, and around him are 2 goblins and a hobgoblin. And the hobgoblin appears to be wearing the head of this bandit like a necklace.
Like a necklace?
Oh.
Holy shit, like fucking, what's his name? I forgot his name. My bad.
And you don't even have to be close to see this. Clearly his head was like gnawed off. It's not a clean cut or anything. Just gnarly fucked up neck.
Well, what would you like to do? I could rosin up the bow if you wish.
Should we try like a surprise attack?
I like that.
Yeah, let's
You
try to
guys should
sneak up
try
on.
diplomacy.
He's wearing somebody's head around his neck.
I think diplomacy's out the door if this guy's wearing a fucking
Oh,
necklace.
you shop where we shop.
Flavor Flav. That's the guy's name.
Was that what you were looking for?
No, I was just running in my head. Flavor Flav.
Is that the dude that had the big clock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
only this guy has a head.
This is very close. All right, so you guys are sneaking in. What is your plan of attack since you had a successful stealth roll?
Where is the hobgoblin in relation to the other two? Is he closer to us, or are they
So
closer
the hobgoblin is closer to you. The hobgoblin is basically he's 10 feet in front of the corpse, decapitated corpse. On either side of him, 5 feet further away from you, are the two goblins, and he appears to be talking to the goblins. So he hasn't paid you mind, and the goblins weren't able to notice you because they're right now fixated on the hobgoblin, who seems to be chewing them out, but luckily not literally.
So we can't. Can we tell what they're saying?
No, they're clearly speaking goblin.
Cock gobblers. Very well. I say we get the hobgoblin first.
All right, let's
I agree.
go
Focus
on a little
fire.
further. Focus fire on the hobgoblin.
Danger
Okay.
close.
So you guys get a stealth round. So tell me exactly how you go in and attack these guys, and then we will roll initiative.
I'm gonna pull out my javelin and cock it back and just wait for everyone to kind of give me the signal, and we'll.
Stop.
Give you the nod.
Yeah.
All right. So we know what Alanon's doing. What are Dorian and Ellis doing in the stealth round?
Dorian's just gonna get his Eldritch Blast ready. Just kind of
Well, I'm going to sneak up.
All right. Perfect. Ellis.
I shall sneak up with both of my swords drawn and encourage him to surrender his life.
By attacking him, right?
Of course.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
All right.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
That's a fucking hit.
And I get sneak attack on that too, right?
Yeah. So what did you guys roll?
I got
Elenon was-
11.
You got 11. Okay. Alanon.
Elenon got 17.
17's gonna miss.
Jeez.
Oh.
All right, Ellis. What did you roll?
My lowest is 18.
Okay. So you hit twice.
Okay. And I get the sneak attack off too.
Yes, you do.
So for the sneak attack is 6.
Okay.
The first attack is 8, so that's 14, and then 2, 16 points.
Okay. So you sneak behind this hobgoblin and you drive both your short swords into his back, and you get a solid wail out of him. Now I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Right.
22.
22. Excellent.
19.
3.
3.
I rolled a 2.
Holy crap.
And we got a 3 over here from Alanon.
I was so disappointed on my throw that it took me by surprise.
You can still hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorian, what's your dex?
My dex is 13.
Ooh. All right. Unfortunate.
Oh, shit.
All right, Ellis, you get to go again. You've recently driven your short swords into this hobgoblin. He's turned around. You're face to face because you're a little bit short. You're face to face with this other.
As I'm looking up at him, I say, "It is I again, Ellis the Starter Carter." And I just say that because I have missed completely.
Oh my.
My
okay.
lowest roll is 13.
All right.
Oh
I
no.
shall disengage, though.
Yeah. So you swing. The adrenaline's flipping. And you end up swinging wildly at this hobgoblin. He dodges out of the way. You maybe get a slice in at the eyes of this decapitated head
Skull.
that's on his face, on his necklace right now. All right, it is the hobgoblin's turn, and next to him happens to be, well, not next to him, but within range happens to be Ellis, who attacked him. So he's going to run up to you, Ellis, and he's going to attack you. Almost rolled off the table. And I have an 18 to hit.
It'll hit me.
All right.
Curse you. I hope there's room for my head on your necklace.
All right. Fuck. And he hits you with his longsword for 6 points of damage. Dorian, your
You hear me?
rogue has been well blasted. Your ears are ringing from the screech Ellis let out. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fire off another Eldritch Blast and hope it hits the Hobgoblin this time.
All right.
19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 9 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice work, dude. So I don't know if we've let you kill anything with your Eldritch Blast, but I think it's time.
All right.
So this
Yeah.
hobgoblin is like almost drooling on Ellis's face right now. How do you finish him off?
So basically,
Strong.
Cups of underneath.
I see Ellis get fucking decimated. When that happens, I cast it straight at the Hobgoblin's face, and it just, it's like a watermelon, just explodes.
All right, so this body now only has one head remaining, and it doesn't happen to be its original one. As the hobgoblin head pops and it falls to the floor, the goblins have their mouths agape at this point, but it is their turn, and so reacting to this, one will run up to Ellis, and the other one's going to run up to you, Dorian, just because you guys are only 25 feet away from the end of the wall to begin with. And so I'm going to roll both of their attacks. Holy shit. Okay. So Ellis, you got lucky. The goblin attacking you missed. So I got a 19 on the die.
So
for you,
close.
So I'm fairly certain this is going to hit you.
Yeah, it'll hit.
So the goblins attack you with their daggers, and they do so. Well, one goblin that hits you, Dorian, does 5 points of damage with his dagger as he jabs it right into your gut,
Your anus.
and he leaves it there. He doesn't take it out. All right, Alanon, what do you do? You've seen quite the display so far.
I'm watching shit get fucking real.
At this point, you still have your hand open from the javelin you tossed.
I'm gonna run over to. There's two goblins by Dorian, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. I guess the one closest to me. So move forward and with shield and longsword in hand, strike down with a 23.
23 will miss. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So
I
what?
was gonna say, holy shit!
These
Got the
goblins are
wrong
really
guy
nimble.
in charge there.
All right, and that is for a measly 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. So you swing into this goblin and you basically clip its left ear. So you get a good swing off on it, but obviously
as a
most of
warning.
his function is there. Maybe he's lost a little bit of balance, who knows? Ellis, back to you. Dorian has just clipped the ear off a goblin in a savage haircut, I guess.
Right. No one can get a haircut nowadays.
I'll turn towards the one that's attacking Dorian and attack him as well.
Okay.
14 is the lowest?
14 is the lowest?
Yeah. 14, then 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. Is he close enough for sneak attack on that?
Yes. Because he's right up next to Dorian.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. How would you like to kill a goblin?
I don't waste any time. I immediately just sever his head off. And as it's rocking on his shoulder, I clear it off so I can see Dorian over his shoulders now and say, "Are you okay, my friend?"
Yeah, I'm doing okay, but not great.
You look like shit. And then I immediately move towards the other goblin that's attacking Alanon.
Okay. All right. Dorian, it is your turn. You've recently been saved. What are you going to do?
How far is Alnon and the other goblin from where I'm standing?
They can't be more...
from where I'm laying.
I just took a stupid they can't be more than 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
You guys were pretty close together in the tunnel of the cavern to begin with.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to turn towards that goblin and fire off a firebolt at him.
Okay.
14. Does that miss?
14 will miss.
Shit.
God damn, the little fucking
You're tough, motherfuckers.
So.
We didn't level up in this cavern and you didn't tell us, right?
No.
The creatures do.
Oh, that's who got
This
it.
is a CR1 encounter.
What the fuck ever?
CR1. So this goblin will drop the dagger that he had, and he is going to grab the hobgoblin's longsword and swing it at you, Elenon, like it's a great sword. Let's see.
Is he proficient?
Well, he got an 18 on the die, so I'm not too concerned about his proficiency at this point. And he does 6 points of damage as he does so. Elenon, how do you respond?
Fuck you, you little twerp. And I will turn facing him in disbelief and strike with my longsword. 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Damn it. Clearly just swipe my blade right over his head.
Ellis, how do you respond?
I look at him and I say, "My friend asked you a question." And I attack him. Oh yeah, lowest one is 18.
All right, both will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You have sneak attack.
There's 5, 3 is 8, 10 points.
10 points. Okay, so you swing twice at this goblin. You clip his other ear. He's almost earless at this point, and then you get right into his shoulder, and you slice all the way down until you slice through his heart. And this goblin is no more.
Come in and ugh! Fuck him up twice, and I say, "Stay back, stay dead, fuckface." Like that.
That seems excessive for any cakes you have in the house, man.
It's my cheesecake cutter.
Yes.
All right, you guys are now out of initiative. You are in this cavern with, this clearing in the cavern with two decapitated goblin and hobgoblin corpses, and then a very fucked up goblin corpse, as well as a decapitated corpse of a bandit.
Did you say this was a dead end, though?
No. So this is a clearing. There is a tunnel coming in the way that you came in, and then to your right is another tunnel.
Alanon wants to first pick up his javelin by the head goblin, and then actually want to examine the body of the bandit, the headless
Right.
bandit.
Go ahead, investigate.
That is an 11.
An 11. Yeah, so you find on his person a torch, a map, and the weapons that he had on him. Some are clearly missing, so you only find the crossbow, but that's about it. That's all you find.
Well, I'd like to check the head that the hobgoblin had stolen. Check his whole body, in fact, the hobgoblin. Investigate. I can't see. 21.
21?
Yeah.
So, on this hobgoblin, you find first a map that is different from the bandits. It looks like it leads to a particular point on the map. It's going off to the northeast, and it ends with like an X on the map. In addition to that, you find a small pamphlet, very similar to the one that you found when you opened up the what is it? The book, the
Kama
book
Sutra?
of erotic poetry.
Part 2.
So this pamphlet.
Poop lube.
This pamphlet looks to be like a mirror of the one that you had. So on one side is goblin, and the other side is common.
Oh, possibly a cipher. Does the map any way reflect like the way we've traversed in these caverns? Like if I was to hold this map up, does this look like where we're at right now?
No. So this clearly actually looks like a map of the coast. So you can see Saltmarsh on it. You can see the house you're at on it, and there looks to be a trail that goes off to the northeast inland, and then it ends at like an X.
Yeah, this is trash.
You wipe your butt with it.
Right. Catch rag map. I'm more interested in the sex book.
At that time, can I examine my map and see if it's similar or more of the house?
Yeah. So when you examine this map, you don't have to do any sort of investigation. It looks kind of like a map of where you've been. So there's no trail on it or anything, but it looks like tunnels, and you see a number of forks in the road and such that make you think, hey, this is a map of the caverns.
They got the blueprints. Any markings that stand out? Maybe something.
No, so the map is not marked whatsoever. It is just a plain, like, blueprinty style map of what the caverns would look like. And it looks fairly rough. It looks like it was, well, I was going to say hand done, but basically all maps were hand done at that point. So, but it's like a rough sketch that they did themselves.
Okay.
Can we see where that other tunnel leads to? Where does that? If we go down the other direction of the other tunnel, like, does that lead to other caverns or?
Yeah. So when you look at it, it looks like with the other path that you see in this cavern leads to another clearing that leads back to where you started. So you think, based on what you see, it looks like if you had gone right initially, you'd have gone to that clearing, and then if you followed straight down again, you'd end up at this clearing.
Okay.
It's just a maze down here.
Alanon, was there anything else on this dead body that you looked at? Would you mind if I have a look, possibly?
Go for it.
18.
18. So
I just want to see if there was something that was overlooked, like maybe something in a boot or some kind of hidden pocket or something, possibly. Maybe
So
to tell us
you-
where he came from.
unfortunately, that is not what you find. But you find rolled up in his sleeve is a key.
Well, look
Oh.
at this.
Okay.
Didn't we come across a box that was locked?
Treasure box. I think I still have it. It was a gold-plated.
Yes, but that was a puzzle. That was a puzzle lock.
You know, possibly this could unlock the tome of the eye, of the Palatine Eye, in the other. Whatever. Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye book.
All right, so we got a key and a map.
Yep.
All right, and I've shared the map with everyone, so
Yeah,
Like-
everyone has.
everyone has an idea of it. Okay. There's nothing else on the spotty that we would think it's Sambalay, right? Not like a name tag or like
There's no name tag or anything.
on his coat.
Library card.
There's some subtitles that say Sambalay. No.
If we compare these two books, the English and the common and the the English and the Spanish, do they look like one would translate the other?
Yes, yeah, and no, but it looks like the information's repeated on both. It's just mirrored.
Okay, so one is like a translation of the other then.
Yeah, when you have both, it becomes pretty clear to you that these are like a goblin to English, like quick thing like you would have if you like traveled somewhere, whatever the fuck those are called. I forget what they're called now.
They're called
whatever the main
tourist
company
guides.
does that shit. But so yeah, one was common to goblin, the other one was goblin to common.
Well, what is specified in the common one? What's it
Sorry,
about?
say that again?
What is specified in the common one? Does it have a title or something?
No, it's just a list of words and then its equivalent in goblin.
Oh.
And it's not even phrases, it's just very common words that you would use to order people around.
Oh.
And you'd
Like,
assume
do it
the goblin
now.
one is to understand orders.
Just out of curiosity for you, DM, what is the word for stop?
It is a word that does not exist in our language, so I'm just going to say it's stop.
Stop? Okay.
Just
We'll
say
remember that.
stop in goblin, and that's all you need.
Okay.
What's
Because I'm
your
gonna.
safe word?
That's right. I'm gonna say fucking.
Or
Go
if you want
kick that
to use
dude's ass.
nonsense sounds, we could say grub grub is stop in goblin.
Grub grub.
I like it. Grub.
All right. Well, if we know that the going to the right turns us and brings us right back here, do we want to go back and go to the left then?
Probably, but before we head back, I think I'm gonna make Kush work. Earlier in the day, I found 3 scrolls. We didn't have time because we thought Sambalay might be returning back to his quarters. Or actually, it was 2 scrolls, right?
Yes, there's 2 scrolls.
2 scrolls. Can I open them and take a gander? And I'll hand one to Dorian because I know he's familiar with scrolls, and I'll take a look at the other one.
All right. So the first scroll you found was actually on the corpse outside of
The winery area.
Yeah, when you first landed here, or landed in the basement, there was a corpse that you turned over and you found some parchment. So when you unfurl that and you read it, it is a letter from Gelen Primewater to whoever this person was. And it was asking him to clear this house of its haunting.
Oh, so it was an eviction letter.
It looks like it's the same request that you got before. And the
So basically,
reward
this
is
was-
actually equivalent to what you guys are splitting.
So this
Alright.
was the first wave
Yeah.
to try to clear this house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amateur. You need to go in with 3 meat shields next time.
Well, they had tons of meat shields with them, but they didn't succeed. It appears that one of the hobgoblins seemed to get one of them.
Right, he's wearing one now. Latest fashion, human shield.
And the second letter is also from Gellin Primewater. And this one is actually addressed to Sam Belay. And he uses some colorful words to describe Sam Belay. He calls him like a yellow-bellied sea salt, a shore-sick coward, and a ton of other profanities at him. And then goes on to say that if Sam Belay does not leave this house, he will forcibly remove Sam Belay from the house, take ownership, and take his smuggling route.
Oh, El Chapo. Your goddamn farts. I can't do this anymore.
You smell like jism.
Thank you for making me work. I've been waiting for you guys to open. I was
damn
wondering if I could start with a hint that you have these papers so that you finally fucking look at them.
Oh, I knew. I figured we'd be entering combat somewhere. Chasing down this guy was priority than stopping and reading some parchment.
Well, it would seem like our benefactor has hired many people to come in here, and not only that, but he is well aware of who this Sambonier is.
Sommelier.
Sommeliers?
Somali.
Too.
Well, it appears they've been in contact, but Sam Belay is not leaving without a fight. Unfortunately, we haven't found this little critter.
Do we even know if he's human?
I
It's one
did
of
not
these.
get that from the letter.
We don't, but I'm assuming.
The letter does not bring race into
That's right.
this.
You know he can't
Yes, dude.
swim, and I will leave it at that. They don't call him Sam's for nothing.
All right, so using the map, or trying to understand the map, I'll just kind of walk. We're heading back out, right? Back
Out of
where
where?
we came, out of the opening that we're in. Because
Yeah,
it
but
all
we
leads
want
back.
to go to
right?
the left, though, right?
Oh, okay.
When we enter that passageway, we could go left or right. We went right, and then that opened up into the big area. So if we go back and we go left this time, maybe we'll come across old Sam Belay.
Oh, Sam Belay. I'm
Okay.
just like looking at the papers, like, where are we again? I think we're
I've
here.
long since given up the map. When we were going towards a wall that I had drawn that wasn't the wall, I was like, I'm fucked up. I'm lost.
All right, so we'll head back and go to the left instead of the
Okay,
right.
so you're going to retrace your steps, and then you're going to take the left path.
Correct.
Yes.
Got that correctly?
The first
Okay.
left, or I'm sorry, not the second left, because the
Yeah.
second right brought us here. So instead we go to the left, it will take us where, like 50 feet back, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
okay.
So
Okay.
you go down this tunnel, and you go down it for 30 feet or so. It winds a little bit and brings you to another port. So you have a little bit more information because you have the map, but you can see that the left-hand path goes into a clearing, and the right-hand path goes into another tunnel that ends up at a clearing that you think goes to the shore.
That would be the escape path for his smuggling, possibly.
Yeah, but I think we should go in the clearing just to make sure no one gets behind us and attacks us. We don't know what's on the other end of that escape route.
Well, so do you want to go to the shore, or do you want to go to the left?
I think to the left, right?
To the
Yes.
left.
Yes. Very well.
Okay,
We
so
want to start our creep. Get our creep on.
okay, so you're going to the left, right?
Yes.
To the left. To the left.
Doesn't translate well for audio, but yeah.
I think it translates fine enough. He's saying a little bit. So you go up to the left. You said you were sneaking, right? Or no?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make us a group stealth check.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice. Got a 16.
12.
12?
14.
14. All right. So unfortunately, you guys were not able to pull through this time. But you walk forward into the storage room, and you see a number of crates stacked up, and you also see 2 bandits sitting inspecting goods, and then they turn and see the 3 of you there.
Oh, fuck.
Are they human?
I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Are they human?
Right.
Did you say?
They're all human.
Gub gub.
Go, go.
Ooh. That's a hard 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
16.
Hard 5.
Ooh.
Come on, I count to 10.
All right, Dorian, you had the hard 20, right?
Yep.
You are the first to act. What do? You see the 2 bandits turn and face you.
So they just turn their faces. Are they like trying to get ready to attack us, or?
They seem surprised to see you. You can't tell beyond that. They haven't really reacted yet.
Okay. So before I try to attack them, I was going to ask them, like, who are you and what are you doing here?
They do not respond to your plea.
All right, then I'm going to attack them with an Eldritch Blast. That's a 19.
Yeah.
Attack the guy on the left. I don't care which one is which.
Okay, so 19, go ahead and roll damage.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. So this is Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you fire off an Eldritch Blast on the bandit on the left, and it hits him squarely on the chest, and he looks like he's pushed back a foot or 2. Ellis, what do you do?
How far away is that one from me? The one that he just hit?
That one? That one
Can I
is-
cover the distance?
Yeah, you can. It's 20 feet away. He's 20 feet away.
Focus fire. I shall cover the distance, drawing my blades, and yell gub gub. Oh shit. Oh fuck, a 1. The first one totally missed for 11. The other one's a 1.
Okay,
Sorry.
perfect. We'll get to that.
It's always nice.
Does 11 hit?
No. All right. So the 2 bandits turn to attack at this point. The bandit that you missed is going to strike at you, Ellis. He has advantage on the roll. Doesn't fucking matter. He rolled absolutely garbage, and he misses you.
Weak.
The other bandit is going to
Yeah, before you can't hit me, hog.
pull out his crossbow and shoot at you, Dorian. He also misses with the arrow that sails past you way over your head. Alanon, what do you do?
Al-Anon, how far away are they from the entrance? We're about 25 feet, 30 feet?
Yeah, you're about 20 feet away from them.
Okay, I'm actually going to toss another javelin at
All right, make it for last time.
make up for the last time trying to redeem myself. Yeah, that's going to fucking hit. That is 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Which one
Oh,
did
right.
you say you were attacking again? Is it the same one as everyone else?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is 8 points of damage with the
8
javelin.
points of damage. You throw your javelin and you pierce straight through this bandit's chest. The javelin, it pierces into the ground and the body is stuck, pierced through, half laying on the ground. There's one bandit left.
Oh, in the background.
Dorian, what do you do?
I will turn to the other bandit and actually throw a firebolt at him.
Perfect.
And I was gonna miss.
All right. Ellis, what do you do? You're now face to face with a bandit that is pierced through, and behind you is another bandit.
I look at him and I say, do you wish to end up like your friend? Drop your weapon, or we'll pin your corpse to the ground as well. And I'll make an intimidation check.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to do it either. 6.
He stares at you and says, There's nothing you can do that'd be worse than what Sambalay would, and he spits in your face.
Brutal.
So, you can, I'll let you can
Well,
still
then,
attack, but you don't get a bonus action.
Well, I'll attack him then. Just so you know, both of you and Nick's picture have left me.
Oh no.
No.
Did you at least hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
The lowest
Good.
one is 20 to hit.
Alright, that's gonna hit.
11 points of damage.
Alright. You don't have sneak attack, by the way.
No, I didn't roll for snake. First one was 3 plus 5. I'm sorry.
Oh, you-
3 plus
you only
3
had
is
one
6. Oh,
attack.
you know what? It's not 9 points of damage. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so you do 9 points of damage to this bandit. Again, you get a good hit off with your short sword into this bandit gut. The bandit, while you still stabbed him through, is going to retaliate at you. And you're in melee range actually, so he has disadvantage. Does a 13 hit your AC?
It just misses.
Oh. So he's trying to fire this crossbow at you in melee range. He hurriedly reloaded it and tried to fire, and it sailed right past your shoulder. Alanon, what do you do?
Alanon again is going to try to toss a javelin at the second
Hey,
bandit.
do you see them, Junior?
Huh?
Can you see them?
Yeah, I can see them.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
you, man. I see everyone.
It's just you.
I don't know how to fix that.
If you want, I can give you ownership of my internet GoFundMe page.
Give you access to it.
It's
And
right there. Thank you.
I'll redirect all the funds.
going to miss with an 8.
Totally.
You're gonna miss with an 8? Okay.
I'm going to miss with an 8.
Dorian, it's your turn again.
Alright, I guess I will try to hit that bandit with an Eldritch Blast again. 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. So you fire your Eldritch Blast. You are able to hit the bandit's crossbow hand. The crossbow goes flying. His hand bursts. His digits fly off and hit Ellis in the face. And as he bleeds out, the light fades from his eyes, and he slowly crumples forward onto Ellis's arm that's still holding onto his short sword that's pierced into this bandit. And with that, you guys are out of it.
Holy crap.
Holy shit.
Nice.
You said they were standing around crates?
Yep.
They pop them open.
Yes. I say we see what's in these crates. This is probably what they've been smuggling the whole time.
Yeah. So, sorry. Go ahead. You were saying something.
I was gonna say I'll take one of their swords and pry open the lid of one of these crates. See what's inside.
Okay. So, you pry open these crates, and inside you find various parts of dragons that looks like to be like they were either these are illegal arcane components. So there's like dragons, tongues, nails, and so on and so forth.
I frown upon that.
And then based on the size of these things, these are clearly not like adult dragons. Those are obviously too hard to kill. These look like they are taken from like wormlings, like newly hatched or things of that nature.
Adolescent dragons. Oh.
Alanon, are you there? I'm blinded. Poor internet connection is making me suffer. It's getting dark in here. I sense the loss of my blood.
Well, there's not much I can do. You still have that potion on you, don't you? You willing to risk the gamble?
I already drank it.
No,
Two
you guys have
sessions
you have 2 more
ago.
potions.
Yeah, you have 2. We don't know what they are, though.
You have 2 more potions. We don't know what they are. So if you drink one, roll a. You actually roll any dice and tell me odd or even.
Now, didn't I already have a healing potion, though, right?
You used up.
Can I do?
You used up 3 bottles already. So you initially took 3 bottles from the alchemist's corpse, and you poured them into everyone's gullet. One of them ended up being acid, but you used up all the healing potions in there. So you have 2 more potions that you don't know what they are, but that's all you have.
Would it be possible that maybe I recognize the smell of what the healing potion smelled like?
You can roll medicine. Go ahead and roll medicine and see if you can figure it out.
15.
15. Okay. Looks like other people are rolling. Did you guys roll anything?
I got 18.
18.
I'm not gonna roll anything better than that.
Okay.
So you want me to roll percentage?
Yeah, I didn't help at all.
Okay. No, but with an 18, you're able to determine that one of these is a healing potion, and you can tell which one it is. So you can use that one without issue. You have another potion. You're not sure what it does.
Well, I'll chug the healing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
5 points.
All right. Perfect.
Well, we should probably check what this other one is in the other vial. Make another medicine check. Same thing, 15.
15. With a 15, you can't tell what this is.
Oh, must be a special stash.
So, but hey, another piece of information I'll give you because 15 isn't a bad roll. You can tell that this isn't another vial of acid. This is something else.
Oh.
Should we? You think any of these guys might have any information on them, or do you think they were just warehouse jockeys?
What if they dead now?
You said there was 2 crates. We only opened 1, right?
There's actually a number of crates. So you open like the top crate on like a stack, and that one again had various parts of young dragons, so tongues, nails, etc. And they appeared to be what the group was smuggling.
Okay. And then, just for shits and gigs, I want to open up another crate.
Yep.
And just to see if it's more dragon parts.
Let me give you some more information before you decide to do this. So there are 2 piles of crates. So there's the pile in which you opened the top crate on. There's about 6 crates there. And then there's a smaller pile with 3 crates.
Should we go to the smaller pile or the bigger pile?
I'll leave that at you, my friend.
Let's go to the small pile. Let's see what's in the smaller pile.
Okay, go ahead and give me investigation.
15, that is a 12.
Oh, okay, so you open up a crate or 2, and you find in there you find mariner's armor, which is scale mail, and you also find some money. So you find 60 gold pieces in the other crate.
Ooh.
Nice.
And
Look at you finding all the
unopened
loot.
crate still, and the other pile has 5 unopened crates.
Okay, I'll pocket the GP for now and the chainmail.
Okay, that's a pretty big pocket that you've got a scale mail in there.
Oh, I'm a big dragon.
Actually, yeah, you're Dragonborn. Would you like to share your feelings on seeing random dragon parts and crates?
I'm in disgust. Almost pale.
Particularly since you're also a paladin.
He's an off silver right now.
Off silver.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, my friend, but we'll hold on to our sorrow for now. Let's see if these scumbags have some kind of an invoice. Perhaps we know who sold these merchandise or they stole them from. And I want to go through their pockets, see if there's anything of any information that they have on their body. Yeah, fuck. 7.
7. So you just needed to not do really terribly on this roll. So you're able to find a couple pieces of paper. There's one with the tasks for the day. There's another one that's a list of names in which they are shipping the goods to. So there's 5 people on that list, and beyond that, you don't really find anything else, any other paperwork that seems important to what you were looking into.
Well, there's nothing of value on these scumbags.
Except my javelin and that one over there. So I'll just grab my javelin.
Yeah.
How many times can I reuse these things?
Until I decide I should break one, you can keep going, man.
All right.
until I feel like you've done this too much, and I feel like, all right, it's time to break one. Junior needs to learn a lesson.
Jesus.
Or you've crossed me in some fashion at some point. So what do you guys do now?
The only other. Where would you like to go? To the beach?
Let's head to the beach.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that too.
All right, perfect. So, I assume you guys are stealthing over again. You can follow the tunnel. It winds a bit, but it still will take you no matter what to this beach. So, go ahead and give me a group stealth roll.
14.
23.
23.
17.
Hey, Kush is back.
No, you got one person, man.
I got you and Junior. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right.
You still can't see me?
I don't know where you are, Nick.
I can see all 3 of you.
All 4 of me, huh?
So you guys rolled really pretty well here. So you stealth down this tunnelway and come upon what looks to be the shore. There's a small boat on the shore, and in front of it are 3 people. There are 2 bandits, and then closest to you is someone dressed in robes with a bald head.
Oh shit.
That's that motherfucker. We need to focus on and fuck him in the ass.
Whoa. Ellis, those are harsh words.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was remembering my old penal days. Shall we stealth up and just finish this fuck off?
Might as well.
Let's do it.
I pull out both of my swords
You're the
and
stealth.
begin my stealth across. How far away is he?
He actually, from where you are right now, he would be 35 feet away.
How convenient.
Ellis, why don't you?
Hey man, I got the map up here.
Why don't you
That's my
stealth
other
up?
screen.
Ellis, why don't you stealth up and see if?
We can hear what he says.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything between me and him, like rocks or anything like that?
I mean, you
Anything
have
to hide behind?
there's actually some crates, so 15 feet away conveniently is a set of crates.
Okay. I want to maneuver my way up to the crate then.
Okay. With the previous roll, you don't have to worry. You can get to the crates. You guys can also get to the crates if you want, and you can listen in at that point. So if you're going to listen in, go ahead and give me a perception check. And then, did the 2 of you also move up?
Yeah, I'll move up as
Yeah,
well.
up to.
Okay.
14.
14.
I'm so concentrated on my heart beating that I rolled a 4.
All right.
I got a hard 20.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hard 20.
Or 20 shit, dude. That's gonna get you everything next week.
Yes.
Oh.
fuck.
You guys just came back too. You suck.
Alright. Fuck, Nick, you're rolling fucking solid.
I
No
know.
shit, man. I need your rolls this week.